What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Attack on Titan. We're on episode 3 of season 3, and we just found out Krista should be. I think this is what I heard. Krista should be top Donnie. She should be in. She's the rightful heir to the throne, as I think they said, or she should be on the throne. One of the two. Bit weird. Okay, this episode's called Old Story, and I also got told by one of my new patrons. Okay, that I didn't listen or didn't catch it, but apparently Levi's second name's Ackerman, exactly like Mikasa. Okay, I don't know if I was meant to know that, but if I did, I don't know if you just spoiled something for me, but I guess I was meant to know that. Okay, but does that mean they're like brother and sister, or does this mean they're like their cousins? You know, the name travels far. Okay, so I'm interested to find out a little bit about that. Okay, but what's gonna happen, guys? I'm gonna talk about the whole episode and write some stuff down, and I'll go away. I'll go away and write some stuff down and talk about it at the end. Okay, so if you have any things you think I want to talk about this episode, wait until the end, and that's what it's going to be. Okay, and if you watch this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see the full reactions to all my videos, check the link down below for my Patreon. Anyway, let's go. And if you watch this on Patreon, thank you for the support.
I was born on a small farmstead in the northern lands of Walrose. It was owned by the noble Reiss family.
The noble Reiss family. Okay, we get her story. Okay, Krista or Historia.
And she'd go off into the city, wearing fancy clothes. For me, that was just.
She was a hooker.
And they taught me just how alone I was.
Oh.
In all the stories I read in those books, parents cared about their children.
Oh shit.
They talked to them.
Does she not care about her?
One day, out of curiosity, I decided to try hugging my mother. I guess
it's probably not her mum, is it? Obviously, dad's son.
Mommy!
Yeah, definitely. Whoa. It's not her mum, that's why.
So it actually made me happy.
Yeah.
If only I wasn't such a coward, I could have killed it.
Whoa. Whoa.
For a long time.
Okay, so my guess is that is definitely not her mum.
And then I finally met my father.
Oh.
Historia, my name's Reiss. I wish that we could have met sooner. You see, I'm your father. Now listen, you'll be living with me from this day forth.
I wonder if he like... Oh shit.
You know what this is, Lord Reiss.
Let Mom go! No!
Oh.
I'm not that girl's mother. I've never even met her. Do whatever you want with her, but let me go.
What a bitch! Fucking kill that. Kill her now. What?
What are you?
You were never employed at this estate, and nobody here has ever heard your name. Sounds to me like you don't exist.
No,
No, she's...
Master, please! That isn't true! You have to tell them! Before I could...
Jesus Christ, why? None of them have a good fucking backstory, do they? They're all sad. Why are they all sad? Come on. Okay, so this is when he comes back. I don't really get why she had to get sent away.
The true royal bloodline is carried by the Reiss family. And as its heir, the power to save all of humanity now rests in your hands.
So they
Please,
brought him
Historia,
back.
Come with me.
Brought her back, I mean, sorry.
It all began.
They didn't actually make you talk, did they? But we swore a vow of loyalty to the king.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
I can't surrender another word out of you. I would have died for you, and you betrayed me for a better.
Shit. That's a broken man. That's...
This is the conversation you heard. We forced Ralph here to read off this script at knife point. It was staged.
Yeah. I liked how they got him. That was smart.
You're a devil.
Oh.
Yes, I think you might be right about that.
You sad now? Well, boo-hoo! You get to spend the rest of your lives doing nothing but eating and shitting in this cell!
There's an order to these things. Perhaps it's a law of you.
Oh, it's your turn to get fucking... Okay. Man, I'd slap him. If he just strangled me.
Best of luck, Angie.
Nah, I think.
Section Commander?
How this show works, then I can expect her to die this episode. That's how bad, like, people die in this show. People die all the fucking time in this show. It's ridiculous.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Suppose I have to believe you didn't want to eat anyone.
Based on this, we can speculate.
Oh.
Ymir used to be a mindless titan, just like the others. Then it'll transform back into a human. What's more, they'll obtain whatever powers that human had. In the battle the other day, Reiner was throwing titans at Eren as he tried to run away. I think he hoped one of those titans would eat Eren and take his power.
Jesus, look how he's
My
been,
point is,
like, trapped.
if the government has a titan of their own, they'll use it to eat Eren.
So they're related.
I'll go tell Erwin everything we've learned about the I'll find you when I
There's like creepy music in the background. What's this all about? Oh.
Pardon, sir, but the commander of the garrison has just arrived.
Pixis.
Yes.
Pixis
He's
is
asking
here.
to speak with you.
But first, I have to ask. You are serious, right?
I feel like Pixis could be bad.
Yes.
Don't know why. Don't know
I
why
have
I'm
a
whispering
plan to
either.
retake Wall Maria and to depose the government.
Oh.
When the time came, I would have to point my gun at the king I'm sworn to serve.
Oh, he already knew this
Should
shit
a
would
certain
happen.
hunch of mine prove to be correct, it may be possible for us to carry out this plan without military force. My objective, at least, is a bloodless coup.
Ah, then by all means, go on.
I expect the news to come shortly. If you care to wait, I'd like you to hear a story from my childhood.
There's another story.
About
Okay.
my father. He was a teacher.
Keep moving!
Who was it? Oh, fuck. Someone's coming for him, probably.
Commander, it's done.
I thought as much. Looks like my gamble might pay off, Commander. Might. One of the first Interior Squad just confessed. The current king is a pretender to the throne.
Oh.
Reiss is the true royal family. Crown her as this country's queen.
Fuck. This is gonna get twisted.
Knowing this is true, the Ursat's king will have no choice but to give up the throne.
Assuming that he does,
It will
we'll
not
stage
go
the
that
bloodless
easily.
coup.
Convinced, you can count
Oh.
on my support.
Why do I there's
That
something
said,
about
we
him.
could be in the wrong. The final decision is out of our hands. You do understand that, don't you?
I do. Yes.
Who's it die on? I guess the king. Depends what he does, I guess.
Zoe Hanji.
Ooh,
The
damn.
scouts are in your hands.
Alright, here we go. Come on.
That's Mr. Demo Reeves. He was the head of the Reeves Company.
Oh,
yesterday
shit,
at this
yes.
exact location,
Slashed.
Eren Yeager was abducted by a group of Reeves lackeys. However, Reeves was hired to do this by none other than the scouts themselves, in the hopes that they might avoid handing Eren Yeager over to the government. Then to stop him from talking.
No. Okay,
The
I see.
murderer is still at large. We presume they have Yeager.
What a convenient story that would be.
I can see what
There
you
we go.
scoundrels are doing. Action violates Clause 6 of
Twisted.
the Charter of Humanity.
Mate.
I trust that you're familiar with that law.
Corrupt.
One must never prioritize their own gain over humanity's survival.
All
Oh.
scouts must be arrested.
Shit, but he knows the truth. He knows the truth, his son.
Like I told
we
you,
go.
the runt's not gonna hide forever. When he shows, we kill him.
Fuck.
What do you think we should do?
Is that? I don't know what their plan is.
Because upon his return to Trost, he found it on the verge of collapse. And instead of abandoning it, he planted his feet. He helped those who couldn't leave by striving to
Damn,
revive
he's
it.
making. Hey.
But now, that dream has been cut short by a knife in the dark. I will avenge him.
Oh, because obviously they think it's him. Good. Made sure the people are watching as well.
Titans, humanity took refuge behind the walls and realized 100 years of peace. But in this process, we lost all records of what humanity's earlier past might have looked like.
He looks
That's what all
like
of us
someone.
Told me. And one day, the MPs arrived to question me.
Oh shit.
My father didn't come home that night. They said he died in some kind of freak accident. But I knew that wasn't true.
Yeah.
He'd been silenced by the government.
107 years ago, when humanity fled to these walls, the king altered their collective memory to make them easier to rule, and by the sheer stupidity of his own son. I can't tell you why, but I know in my gut that my father's words were true.
I thought he was supposed to say he's
I've
still
made it
alive.
my mission in this life to atone to my father by showing the world he was right.
I bet they're planning to use that freak show Jaeger to wipe us all out.
So make it more obvious, trying to hide. Escape
Captain,
to the woods.
we bought the supplies.
The MPs were handing out these flyers.
Who is that? Let me guess, Levi.
If this is true, the scouts will be disbanded.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like they're approaching.
She's good. Who's it gonna be? People we know? Fuck's sake. Why did they do that? Why do they do that, okay? I've got a few things to write down, and I'll talk about it, okay? But there's one major thing I need to talk about, and I'll probably talk about it straight away. Alright, here we go. There's time to talk about this stuff, okay? And the first thing I need to talk about, his dad looks kind of familiar, okay? One of you guys told me that, because I thought the guy on top of the wall with Bigfoot, or the big monkey giant, whatever you, giant titan, wasn't Aaron's dad, okay? But this guy looks like his dad. As soon as I saw his dad, I was like, he looks like... I'm trying to find his dad. Where is his dad? His dad, I found him. Especially when he's in the classroom and his eyes are glistening, okay? That looks like the guy who's on top of the wall. Okay, so my theory is that is him. He somehow got escaped and now he's running with the Titans. When I say it like that, it doesn't make sense, okay? But you know how I like to kind of piece shit together, and that is what I am going with. He looks like the guy who was on top of Bigfoot. So is that true or not? I do not know, okay? But I'll find out, but that's my guess. Because, yeah, anyway. This is the weird one. I don't understand, like, with the whole Reiss family and Krista and everything, why, like, if they killed her mum, also the mum, obviously, I don't think, obviously, that was not her mum. The dad obviously done some naughty things, I'm guessing, with someone. And he, like, this woman resented him for it, maybe. That's what I was thinking. Unless that is her mum, and she was just a bitch. Why did she have to get sent away? Like, I know they were going to kill her, but what I don't really understand why they were going to kill her, unless it was because the king made them, or something like that, or evidence, something along the lines. I'm not really sure why she had to get sent away. Like, I probably missed something there, but I honestly don't really know. Pixis is my biggest red flag. I do not know why. I like Pixis. I think he's a great character, but there's something inside of me telling me that the only reason why he agreed to like he heard the king is a fake king, and he was like, yes, straight away, not even like hesitation or nothing. He's just straight away like, yes, and like I will agree with you. I'll be on your side. I'll stick with you 100%. And I'm just thinking it's very easy for him just to be like, yes. And you know, just because I know the whole fucking military police is corrupt, there's just something about that makes me think maybe, just maybe, he isn't as good as he seems. I hope he is, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. And they also put the son of the guy who just died, like the one who like getting framed, like Irvin's getting framed, or the scouts getting framed for it. He has a big part to play because obviously he saw his dad get killed, but it wasn't by the scouts, it was by the little bandits people. Okay, so he has a big part to play. But other than that, guys, I haven't wrote anything else down, and I am looking forward to the next episode. I didn't like how it ended. I'm interested to see who they are. I feel like if it ended like that, I feel like it's got to be people we know. Just my hunch, okay? Because I like to guess shit. But that is going to be it, guys. I hope you'll enjoy, and I'll speak to you soon.